to Pets on Parade. Joining us now for Prevention of Animal Cruelty Month is our animal investigator, Tammy Murillo, along with Jemima Schmidt from the Phoenix Police Department. Ladies, thank you so much for being here today. It's a very important time of month, prevention of animal cruelty, and unfortunately, Tammy, it's something that we see all too often at the Arizona Humane Society, especially in your line of work.
Definitely. Last year alone, our animal cruelty investigators and our EAMTs responded to over 10,000 calls.
It's unbelievable. And what kind of calls do you most commonly see?
Most of our common calls tend to be no water, no shelter, and abandonment.
Okay, so of course, you know, the Arizona Humane Society has a team of investigators. You brought along Gretchen today that we wanted to introduce. Will you tell us her story?
Yes. Gretchen is one of my abandonment cases. Come on, sweets. There we go. She's one of my abandonment cases where the neighbors had not seen anyone at the property for the last 7 to 10 days. And they finally saw that Gretchen was left behind in the yard. And when we responded, she was left in the backyard without any food for quite some time.
Such a sad story. She said that she didn't have any food or water. And you see abandonment calls often in what you guys do in the emergency animal. Technicians respond to a lot of calls for abandonment, just like Miss Gretchen here.
Yes.
Jemima, tell us now, if anyone is, what are the signs for animal cruelty? And if someone does suspect animal cruelty, who should they call?
You should certainly call your local police department and or the Arizona Humane Society if you suspect that there's some sort of animal cruelty or neglect going on. Specifically, you want to be looking to make sure that the animal has food, shelter, and water at all times. In Arizona, we have very warm temperatures, and one of the concerns that we see a lot is that people leave their pets in the car and they don't realize how quickly the interior of the car heats up, which can be very lethal for an animal or a child.
And we're heading into the summer months now. So if someone sees an animal that they suspect might be mistreated or neglected, or if they see an animal who has been left in a car, who should they, of course, call here?
Your local police department and the Arizona Humane Society, one or the other, we cooperate together and we work together in tandem on the cases that we see here.
And we're so thankful for the police department for all of their support and help and just, speaking up for these animals, for helping them we have the Arizona Humane Society's investigators to go save them, and it's so great to have a partnership with the police department so that, we can serve those people who have mistreated them.
And likewise, the police department is very grateful for the services provided by the Arizona Humane Society. We could not do what we do without them. The field investigators are EAMTs, and their medical knowledge about animals brings a lot to the table in terms of pursuing criminal investigations.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, ladies, for being here today. More information on the website azhumane.org, so check that out. And Gretchen is available for adoption if you want to meet her. She's at our campus for Compassion. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll introduce you to Miss Beauty here, the deaf dog who knows sign language, and also tell you about Hank, from the Milwaukee